friends, and welcome to Miss Annie's Story Corner. Today, we are going to be reading a book called Gregory and Alexander. This book is about two friends, a mouse and a caterpillar, and their adventures together at a park. I thought it would be really fun to read about a park, especially since we're all cooped up. And a lot of us are inside the house all day, and I kind of miss the park, don't you? It's also raining outside in Georgia today, so it's very difficult to go to the park, and it's really gloomy. So I thought reading a book about the park would be just the thing. This book is called Gregory and Alexander, and it's written by William Barringer and illustrated by Kim LaFave. Remember, if somebody writes the words to the book, they are called the author. If they draw the pictures to the book, they are called an illustrator. Let's get started. Gregory and Alexander. Who do you think this is? I don't know. Let's find out. There was once a fine young mouse. His name was Gregory. That's Gregory. He lived in the park, eating mostly seeds and breadcrumbs and little bits of cheese left under the picnic tables. Gregory made his home in a tiny little hole at the bottom of an extremely large tree. His best friend Al, the caterpillar, lived on nearby milkweed plants. So here's Al, the caterpillar, and here's Gregory, the mouse. Gregory and Al were best friends because once when the collector woman came to the park, look at the collector woman. What do you think she's going to collect? Or what is she trying to collect? I think she might be trying to collect the caterpillar Al. Does it look like she collected Al? No. Let's find out what happened. Gregory chewed a hole in the bottle and set Al free. The collector woman was angry. "Now, where did that fat little caterpillar go?" she shouted. So that's how they became friends. Gregory got the caterpillar out of the bottle by chewing a hole. Gregory and Al liked to watch the children playing in the playground, shooting down the slides, jumping on the swings, and climbing all over the monkey bars. Do you go to the park? What kinds of things do you like to do at the park? I like to swing at the park. Sometimes at night, when everybody had gone home, Gregory would try those things himself. The mouse was very good on the slide, but could not do anything on the swings unless there was a strong wind to push him. One summer night, when the moon was full, Al the caterpillar stopped nibbling on milkweed leaves, and he joined Gregory. He joined him in a race down the slide. It was very slippery, and both mouse and caterpillar tumbled into the heap at the bottom. Gregory rolled Al back up to the top, and they tumbled down again. A few nights later, however, Gregory huffed and he puffed, but he couldn't roll Al up the slide. "Ugh, you're getting much fatter and much too heavy, said Gregory. So Al sat happily nibbling his leaves and watched his friend play through the night. Al the caterpillar is getting bigger and bigger. What do you think might happen? That's a great idea. Let's see. What Gregory and Al liked most of all was when the children flew their kites. What kites they were! Tiger kites and eagle kites, airplane kites, box kites, Japanese fighting kites. The children raced around. Their kites climbed and swooped and did loop-de-loops and floated in the sky like angels. Of course, sometimes they crashed and they got stuck in the trees too. Look at all the kites. Do you have a kite? What color is your kite? I do not have a kite. I would like to fly a kite, said Gregory the mouse to himself. But they are all so big, they would pull me off the ground, and I'll never come down. That night, he snuck downtown to the store. Many wonderful kites were displayed in the window, but not one was small enough for Gregory. Rats, said Gregory. He's looking. Do you see any kites that are small enough for Gregory? Me either. Gregory is too small. The next morning, Gregory's whiskers dragged in the dust. What's the matter with you? Said Al the caterpillar. I can't find a single kite my own size, said Gregory. Is that all? Said Al. I'll get you a kite. But you're going to have to wait, said Al. How long? Said Gregory, who was not a patient mouse. Just you wait, said Al, after nibbling through a leaf. He climbed into the branches of Gregory's tree. He tucked himself up into the little blanket and he proceeded to take a nap. Phooey, said the mouse. Look, Al climbed up into a tree and slept in a little blanket. Do we know what that's called? That's right, it's a cocoon. Al the caterpillar made a cocoon. What do you think is going to happen next? So Gregory waited, and he waited, and he waited some more, but the caterpillar didn't come back. Gregory tried racing on the slide alone. He even played with a friendly spider, but nothing felt the same. Oh, Gregory misses his friend. Do you think Gregory will find Al again? Let's see. One night, the mouse climbed the tree, but he couldn't find the branch with the blanket. He looked and he looked, but all he found was a wisp of the blanket snagged on a tree. He called Al's name. It echoed in the quiet night. Al, said the mouse. There was no answer. I miss him, said Gregory. I hope the collector woman didn't get him again. The days got shorter and the nights got colder. Who do you think that might be? Remember, Al the caterpillar made himself a cocoon. And now Gregory found the pieces of the cocoon. Do you think that could be Al? I don't know. One morning, a beautiful orange and black butterfly fluttered down from the top of the tree. "Hello, Gregory," he said. "Do I know you?" said the mouse. "Kind of," said the butterfly. "I used to be Al, the caterpillar, but now I am Alexander, the butterfly. I slept and I dreamed inside my chrysalis. That's the cocoon. And while I was sleeping, I was transformed." "My goodness," said Gregory. "What's more," said Alex, "I'm a monarch, the king of the butterflies." "A king?" said the mouse softly. "And now, my friend," said Alexander, "I am going to turn into something else again. Your kite." So who is that again? That's right, it's Al. Al the caterpillar turned into Alexander the butterfly. And so he did. With the help of his friendly spider, they attached a long silky line to Alexander's middle and the other end to a small stick. Gregory held that stick and scurried across the park at full speed. Alexander soared, he swooped, he dived, he looped, and he looped. Alexander was the best kite in the park. He never crashed, he never got stuck on trees, and Gregory was the happiest mouse. Do you see Alexander? Yes, there he is. And Alexander is a beautiful butterfly. And look, he is the kite for the mouse. They played for days and days as the leaves turned from green to gold and red and began to fall to the ground. When leaves fall to the ground, what is that called? What season is that? Fall. That's right. Oh no! What is happening? That's right. It looks like the collector woman is trying to get Alexander the butterfly. But look at that mouse. Let's see what happens. "Aha!" cried the collector woman. "I have been hunting for you, and now I've got you," she said. She scooped up Alexander into a big round net. Gregory was shocked and scared, and then extremely angry. He jumped on the collector woman's worn-out running shoe, and he nibbled furiously at her toe. "Ouch!" screamed the collector woman. "A mad mouse! A vicious mouse! A mouse attack! A mouse attack!" She dropped her net and she ran hollering out of the park. Alexander floated to freedom. So Gregory the mouse saved Alexander. "You are a brave mouse and a true friend," Alexander told Gregory. "You have saved me twice. But I must save my own life this time. I must leave you now." "But why?" said Gregory so sadly. "The warm days are ending, and the cold, dark days are coming, and I will freeze if I stay here," said the butterfly. "I'm going to fly south, where it's always sunny." "Will I ever see you again?" said Gregory. "No," said Alexander, "but I think that next summer you're going to meet another caterpillar. I hope that you teach him to tumble and roll on the slide. Perhaps he will become your new kite. Goodbye, my friend." Gregory watched until Alexander was a tiny orange dot in the deep blue sky. And then he was gone forever. Now, if you should go to the park and fly your kite next summer, you might just see an orange and black butterfly doing the loop-de-loo near an extremely large tree. And if you look closely down below the monarch, you might just see a little mouse dashing through the grass. If you do, be sure to leave Gregory some breadcrumbs or a bit of cheese underneath the picnic table. The end. How did you guys like that story? I liked it a lot too. Maybe this summer you'll be able to see a caterpillar turn into a butterfly, just like Alexander did. I hope you enjoyed that story. Bye.